This is video number 4 in the vibrato series. Now, we had a look at arm vibrato in video 3, and now I want to focus on wrist vibrato. Menuhin is a great example of somebody who uses a really focused wrist vibrato. All the motion is coming from the wrist upwards. And by way of recap, let's just compare that to Norbert Bryanin, who we looked at in video 3, who uses a really distinct arm vibrato. So here they are again. The arm vibrato, which comes from an opening and closing of the forearm, contrasted with a wrist vibrato, where you see the upper part of the hand from the wrist upwards rocking back and forth. Let's just take a look at the basic movement without the violin. What's really important is that there's no counter movement from the wrist, because this will cancel out the rolling of the fingertips on the string, so you're not actually going to hear any vibrato, even though there's plenty of movement going on. So when you put this movement into action on the instrument itself, you're looking for an easy rocking motion backwards and forwards with the whole hand from the wrist upwards. If you remember the guiding principle from video number 2, that the fingers themselves are passengers in this movement, they stay super relaxed and they're responding to the movement from the hand. You'll notice that the knuckles naturally open and close. Now, in order to train a really supple vibrato, I found it's really helpful to practice this movement in rhythm. Keep the hand and fingers really relaxed, and it's as though you're gently throwing the hand back and forth. Triplets are great because you emphasize the up and the down alternately. Now, to develop a complete control of vibrato all speeds, I found it's really useful to practice these exercises with a metronome. Try it without the bow, but do check with the bow that the pitch is being bent evenly upwards and downwards. But careful, because the neighbours are going to hate you. Now, the vibrato movement will naturally get narrower the faster you get, and as you get quicker and quicker, you'll find there's a magic point where when you switch off the metronome, you'll realise you're making a gorgeous singing sound with a really focused wrist vibrato. What's really important with any kind of vibrato is that there's no trace of tension in the hand, because otherwise it's kind of like taking your car for a spin and leaving the handbrake on. You're going to run into trouble. But as far as the mechanics of wrist vibrato are concerned, I think we're covered with the basics. So let's put it into practice. Now, one of the things about the old school singing sound that we all love is that the vibrato is totally consistent from one note to another, and that's going to be the focus of the next video. I hope this one's been helpful. Please subscribe to the Sign YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.